Brooks is facing serious allegations in a new lawsuit that's been filed recently from a woman who reportedly worked for his wife, Trisha Yearwood, as a hairstylist and makeup artist who was later hired by Garth Brooks. Now, this incident took place allegedly back in May of 2019 when the hairstylist alleges that she accompanied Garth to an event in LA when this violent incident reportedly took place. Here's what we know.
Garth Brooks, one of the most commercially successful musicians of all time, faces serious allegations in a new lawsuit. The lawsuit was reportedly filed by his wife Trisha Yearwood's former makeup and hairstylist, who worked for her for years, before later being hired by Garth in the same role. The lawsuit details violent allegations against Garth Brooks from an incident in May of 2019. Garth was traveling from Nashville to Los Angeles, according to the suit, for a special Grammy salute to music legends, where Garth was performing in May of that year. The accuser, who was working for Garth as his makeup and hairstylist, says when she boarded the private plane that was headed for LA with Garth, she was surprised to see that it was only her and Garth on the private plane, something she said was unusual in the suit. Then, once they arrived in Los Angeles, she found out that Garth had allegedly only rented one hotel room for both of them. She requested to have her own room, and he denied that request. It was later in that hotel room, she alleges, a violent assault took place. She alleged that Garth suddenly appeared nude in the doorway, grabbed her, overpowered her, and forced her onto a bed in another room. The lawsuit contains graphic allegations. The accuser claims that the incident was so violent, she felt as if she was breaking in two. After the alleged assault, the woman claims she ended up doing Garth's hair and makeup for the event. She was in the midst of dealing with financial hardships, and so she needed the gig. The suit also makes additional troubling allegations. She claims she was at Garth's home one day in 2019. She was waiting to do his makeup, at which point Garth allegedly came out of the shower in the nude. She also alleges that Garth would touch her inappropriately while she was doing his makeup. In a 2020 documentary about Garth Brooks, his ex-wife Sandy Mall spoke about his infidelity. The couple was married for 15 years before getting divorced. She said in the interview, "People constantly wanting your attention and yanking and pulling on him. He'd be gone 8 to 10 weeks at a time. He'd come home, and there would be number one parties or shows or CMAs or ACMs, American Music Awards. So it was constantly going. But we both grew apart really, really quickly." Garth reportedly met his current wife, Trisha Yearwood, when he was married to Sandy for just 13 months. He said, "I'd been married for 13 months when I met her. When someone said, 'What do you think when I met her?' I felt like I just met my wife, which is weird, right? But the girl's mother and I were married in a church in front of our families." He said, "If we'd gotten married then, either the career wouldn't have been what it was in the 90s, or our marriage wouldn't have lasted. So I have to believe that these things happen when they happen. I feel very lucky right now where I'm at. So even if I did have regrets, I wouldn't change anything in fear of changing where I'm at right now."
Now, TMZ has reportedly reached out to Garth for comment, and he has not yet commented on this lawsuit. I'd expect that he likely will at this point, and these are obviously very, very troubling details in this suit, and so we're going to have to see how this all plays out, but that is what we know currently. That's your latest update from CountryCast. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.